Marvel Champions, welcome back to the Wolf's Den of Champions. Today we have She-Hulk. She is a beast. We're going to be diving into She-Hulk's hero kit here. We're going to be rating and reviewing She-Hulk here. It's going to be my thoughts and my rates and my reviews. These are just my opinions. We're going to be rating She-Hulk from how easy she is to set up, her versatility, her survivability, her board control, and her alter ego. Those 5 categories are what we are going to be rating She-Hulk here. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome, and make sure to subscribe. We post Marvel Champion content from unboxing, decks, rating and reviewing, and gameplay. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into the hero pack. Did I say hero pack? I meant hero kit. Here we go. She-Hulk. Boom. Alrighty. So those 5 categories. We have the She-Hulk deck here. I really like the purple and green here. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I was a little intimidated rating She-Hulk because I've never read her cards, but I did a little brief glance here, and she's actually not bad. Just reading cards, just reading She-Hulk's cards, she's not bad at all. So Jennifer Walters, I'm already going to tell you right now, her alter ego, I'm going to give her a thumbs up. For the sole purpose of her recovery being 5 recovery, she's got the I object interrupt when threat would be placed on a scheme, prevent 1 of it. So you're already preventing threat. You have a 6 hand size, which is pretty much average for a lot of the alter egos, but she's got that 5 recovery, which is insane. The other reason why I'm going to give Jennifer Walters' alter ego a thumbs up, and I'm already going to start rating just because it's the first card and I really got to go over this, is because if you do not go into alter ego, then you cannot change her form and deal the 2 damage from the response. So you kind of want to go back and forth so you can do that 2 damage to an enemy. Do you even lift response after you change to this form, deal 2 damage to an enemy? She's a 15 health points, 15 hit points, so she can take a lot of hits. Go into alter ego for 1 turn, recover for 5. When a threat would be placed on a scheme, prevent 1 of that damage, then go back into She-Hulk the next turn, deal 2 damage, attack for 3, thwart for 1, whatever you want to do. So I'm already going to give her alter ego a +1, a green light, because you want to go in back and forth in changing forms because you won't be able to activate her response. So I know, off the bat, Dark Matter Wolf, what are you doing? DMW, what are you doing? Holy cow. You're already starting to rate her off their alter ego. That's the first card. It's her identity card. And if you don't do it, then you're already missing out on it. So you kind of have to go into it. And it's good. You recover for 5. Why wouldn't you want to go and then recover for 5? You're back to 15. It's just good. It's good. It's good. I think it's good. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think there. So here, moving on, we got Patsy Walker. Hellcat, 3 cost. This is going to be She-Hulk's ally. It's 2 thwart, 1 consequential damage, 1 attack, 1 consequential damage, 3 hit points, Avenger trait, and she has an action. So her action is return Hellcat to your hand. Turn around, gentlemen, and meet the Hellcat. So what you can do is you can play her. You can thwart for 2. I was going to say unsuspend. Unexhaust, thwart for 2 more again, and then action, return her back to your hand before you die from your consequential damage. Pretty good. I think it's pretty good. It's a good way to manipulate that 1 ally over and over again. And if you want to pay her for, she's also a wild resource. So if you want, you can play her and then return her whenever you need that extra hand and do something because your hand size is 4 for She-Hulk here. We got Gamma Slam. Deal X damage to an enemy to a maximum of 15. X is the amount of damage you have sustained. 4-cost event, Gamma Slam. You have to be in hero mode to do this. How do you do this? You would probably have to add Hellcat to your hand to be able to do this, or draw more cards to do this, because it's a 15 potential damage to your opponent, which is actually pretty insane. 15 damage will one-shot Rhino and a few, actually one-shot a lot of villains first stages there. So that's going to be the hero action there. Superpower, crazy. There's probably pretty much a lot of ways that you can do that. Also, you can just take a bunch of damage onto She-Hulk, and if you have the resources, go for it. Why not, right? Well, actually, what you can do is you can stay in Jennifer Walters, take the hand size, and then go into Hulk or She-Hulk form, and then do it. There you go. That's how you would do it. Okay, cool. You get 2 copies of Ground Stomp event. You deal 1 damage to each enemy. 2 cost, 1 damage to each enemy. Not very good. I'm going to be honest with you. Not very good unless there's a swarm of enemies and they all have 1 health. Not very good, but you know, we'll probably use that for resources. We get 2 copies of Legal Practice. These are alter ego actions. Another reason why you're going to want to be an alter ego. Choose and discard up to 5 cards from your hand. Oh, that's not good. Remove 1 threat from a scheme for each card discarded this way. I don't know if discarding cards to remove threat from a scheme is good, because then if you discard 3, you're using 4 cards already, and you're only removing 3 scheme. Maybe if you're in a pickle, and you have to do it, it's kind of good, but I think that's going to be a resource card also. We got the 1-2 punch. We got 3 copies of 1-2 punch. It's a 1-cost event, skill. Response after you make a basic attack using She-Hulk, ready She-Hulk. So She-Hulk hits for 3. You play the event, you pay the resource on exhaust, hit again for 3. Same thing. So pretty good to get rid of minions. Pretty good to just do that extra damage. Pretty good card. Excuse me. We got Split Personality. It's a 3-cost event. Change your form, flip your identity card, then draw up to your printed hand size. Wow, okay. That could be a big turn. Say you're in She-Hulk mode, you used all your cards, you attack, you activate this here, you go to your alter ego, excuse me, you draw 6, and you keep on playing. So it's like an extra turn. That's actually a really good card. The only thing about it is that it would cost you 3 to play this 4th card, so it's like, okay, so it's a good way to go to alter ego and just get a whole new hand size. Yeah, okay, well, not a bad card. I think I like it. I'm gonna have to play the deck and try it out, which we will be making a deck. So if you made it this far on the video, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on the notifications when I upload a new video. I've been uploading videos, Marvel Champions, pretty consistently. Can't speak English consistently, but pretty much every other day I'll upload a video, if not every day, until I don't know when. But yeah, enjoy the content. We have 1 copy of Superhuman Law Division, another alter ego card. So exhaust Superhuman Law Division, spend a mental resource, remove 2 threat from his scheme. Wait, this is a support. So you definitely want to be an alter ego. See, you already prevent 1 threat, and then you exhaust, and you spend a mental, and you remove 2 threats. So that's not too bad. Okay, cool. It only costs 1 to play this support. Not bad. Okay, all right. There looks like to be a lot of cards for alter ego there for She-Hulk. I guess she's got a good alter ego like personality. Like, I don't know much about She-Hulk besides the Marvel Cinematic Universe Disney Plus series that was not very good, but her alter ego was pretty much the most thing that we did see, was her in She-Hulk form, but it was like her alter ego kind of thing, if that makes any sense. Jennifer Walters, You get 2 copies of Focused Rage here for She-Hulk's hero kit here. Hero action, it's an upgrade. Exhaust, Focused Rage, take 1 damage, draw a card. So she's got resource. She's got a way to generate resources. It is a little expensive to play, but once it's on board, it's another way to add more extra damage to She-Hulk so she can do that big Gamma Slam. I think that is going to be the biggest thing you want to do. I'll probably make this deck with like endurance and what's that other one? Downtime, so she can get +3 health, so she'll be 18, and then +2 recovery, so she'll have 7 total recovery, which is pretty much insanity there. We get 2 copies of Superhuman Strength, which is also pretty crazy here. I was reading this card earlier. This card right here is probably her best card in her deck, besides Gamma Slam. Superhuman Strength, it's a 2-cost upgrade. After She-Hulk attacks, discard Superhuman Strength, stun the attacked enemy. She gets 2+ attack, so she's already got 3. She'll hit for 5, and then she'll stun the enemy, which is so insane because you're doing so much damage with her, and then you still stun them, so you have another turn and you don't get attacked. Pretty crazy to me. This card is you get a stat boost and then you stun them. Like, that's actually pretty good. The only thing I wish that you didn't well, I mean, it'd be too busted, but the only thing I wish that it wasn't like that is that it wasn't a discard. If you could just then it'd be too broken, because then you could stack it and she'd be +4, she'd be hitting for 7, and then stun the enemy, 7, stun the enemy, 7, stun the enemy. So yeah, I see why they had to had you discard this card, or else it would have just been way too good. I really like the art on these cards here. I haven't really seen. I have a Hulk pack also that I opened already. I haven't really looked at the cards though, but I really like the artwork on She-Hulk here. Really cool cards here where she's like in lawyer form, and then she's in superhero form, and then she's got Gamma Scary Slam there. But for my review for my raids, right? We are rating She-Hulk on versatility, board control, how easy she is to set up, her survivability, and her alter ego. Survivability, 100% already good. You get a thumbs up for survivability. Thumbs up for alter ego. Easiness to set up. She's pretty much already set up. You don't really need to do anything to set her up. She doesn't have like any things for her to get her, you know, ball rolling, or an armor or weapons or anything, or there's no gimmick that you need to do to start her up. You draw and you start punching. So she's very easy to set up. So that's 3 out of 5 so far. Going into versatility, let's see. I want to say, let's skip versatility for now, and let's look at the cards, and let's see what else we can do, right? Board control. You deal 1 damage. Not very good. Not very good. But when you have cards like 1-2 punch, you can potentially attack for 4 times in 1 turn if you have all those cards in your hand. And that's a lot of board control, because you can take down a bunch of minions, or you can do a lot of damage to the enemy. Where I see the lack of is the damage is there. Absolutely, the damage is there. Obviously, there's Gamma Slam, which is pretty much her superpower, her ace card. But for her economy is good. Hellcat's kind of cool too. You get to have that back and forth, but the only really way you can get rid of, or like kind of mitigate threat, is with Superhuman Law Division, which is 1 card. It's kind of nice that it's in there, and you don't discard this. And there's a lot of mental cards here that you can just discard to activate it. You also have Hellcat, that's a wild resource that can count for that. But besides that, you don't really have too much. Actually, sorry, you do. You have 2 legal practices. Actually, her board control is kind of It's kind of there, but not really. The only reason I do say that is because you do have these cards here. It's not... Legal Practice is not the best card, right? You choose Alter Ego, choose and discard up to 5 cards from your hand. Remove 1 threat from a scheme for each card discarded this way. Even if you discard 5 cards, that's 5 threat. That could really get you. Okay, so let me see. Split personality. You need more cards. You end your turn. You draw a whole hand instead of discarding those. Say you get a really bad hand, and you're in a bad pickle, and you have Legal Practice, and you need to remove threat. Yeah, I'm gonna pitch my whole hand and use Legal Practice. What my brain is going to here, just based off this here, yes, the threat removing is there. It's 3 cards out of 15. Or you can draw them, probably not, but it's there. You could also use the event cards if you're really in a pickle to thwart for 1, 2, 3, 4 times if you really needed to. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 there. If you really had to, you can do that. Board control. I don't want to give half points. I told myself I'm not going to do half points. So I'm definitely going to have to give the board control a thumbs down. I want to give it a thumbs up because I want to give it a thumbs up, but I'm not going to give it a thumbs up. You can draw here. This is good economy here. Add the attacks. She's very good at attacking. Versatility. Can she do a lot of things? She can attack really good. She can attack and attack and attack and attack. So versatility, I don't think I'm going to give her versatility because there's not much she can really do, like a bunch of things. She can't really stop treacheries. She can't stop boosts, encounter. Anything comes out of the encounter, she can't really stop it. She can stun the enemy when she hits them with this card, but that's 2 cards. So versatility, thumbs down. Board control, I'm going to give her a thumbs down as well. What she does good, which is pretty much doing the damage. She's very good at doing the damage. I'm going to give her her alter ego, survivability, and what was the last point that I had? Survivability, alter ego. I can't remember. I can never remember the rankings that I'm doing here. I'm trying to read all the cards at the same time. Okay, and just easiness of setup, definitely those 3. She comes into the game punching, she leaves the game punching. Very easy to play, very easy to set up, very linear, not versatile at all, and not board control at all. So versatility, thumbs down. Board control, thumbs down, but she gets 3 thumbs up for survivability, alter ego, and I just forgot what the last one I was talking about, but you guys know what it is. And easiness to set up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review here. I can't wait to make a deck out of her. Like my mind, because I want to fill the gaps where she's not very good, and then I see cards like Legal Practice. I kind of want to put her in a leadership deck, because then I like to play leadership with the allies doing all the work, all the thwarting. And this here gives you a really good opportunity with Legal Practice. I think I'm just stuck on Make the Call. I really love Make the Call because you just play cards from your discard, your allies from your discard. So you can use your allies as resource and then bring them back the next turn with Make the Call once you have a full hand to bring them back after you paid for cards to go through and stuff. And I don't know, it's just where my brain goes. Maybe Justice to fill in the gaps of her thwarting. But honestly, I think her best spot would be Aggression. Aggression would be the best spot here for She-Hulk. She punches good, so why not just have her punch phenomenally, right? She could probably also play Protection, which would be kind of insane to do because she's got 15 health, But then I think about it, if you make her a super giant, then she can just absorb all the attacks and everything. You never really have to worry about scheming out, because you could just stay in hero mode and just punch, take the punch, punch, take the punch, heal, defend, punch back. So, instead of scheming with switch and bait, you could take the damage, play Gamma Slam. So, I don't know. I think I might make a protection deck out of her. But let me know in the comments what you guys think about this rate and review. We're going to rate She-Hulk a 3 out of 5, which is a lot higher than I thought. The first time I looked at these cards, I was like, I'm going to have a hard time rating and reviewing She-Hulk. But I'm really actually excited to play her now. She's very linear, but I think we can do something here and come up with a really cool deck. So if you guys don't want to miss out on that deck that I'm going to be making, make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Also, YouTube thinks that you might like this video right here. And for more of our rate and review series from the progression rate and review series, click right here for this video. Dark Matter Wolf reminding you that you matter. We'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for joining us. Peace.